Okay, welcome back to Show and Tell Day 2. My name is Cecilia Tripp, and I am the Communications Coordinator here at Cancer Companions. Just a little housekeeping stuff. I do have a newborn, so if you hear her in the background, know that she's with my husband, and it's all going to be okay. So today we will be doing another show video. This time we'll be hearing from Bruce, who will be telling us all about his journey with Cancer Companions and the impact it's made on his life. And then after that, we will be hearing again from our Executive Director, Karen Tripp. So just to reiterate, the theme of this end of the year fundraiser is stability. Our goal for Cancer Companions this year is to build a strong foundation so the ministry can continue to grow for many years to come. Without further ado, let's hear from Bruce.
Well, hello, my name is Bruce Saylor, and I live in the North Metro area of Minneapolis, St. Paul. So just want to talk a little bit about my cancer journey and how I came to Cancer Companions. So really my journey started back in 2011, had some lower back pain. I've always had lower back pain, so just went to the doctors, kind of routine, didn't think anything of it, and found out that there was a tumor on my spine. So that was devastating, news that I wasn't expecting at all, and I gave myself 3 months to live. Doctors didn't say that, nobody else said anything of it, but for some reason it was just, that was in my mind. And it was just, what a journey to go through. I wouldn't wish that on anyone to go through that part of the process, but went through some treatment, everything went fine, and then it came back in probably about 2013, 2014 with multiple myeloma, which is cancer of the bone marrow. So I went through additional treatment, and then I went through a stem cell transplant in 2014. And between 2011 and 2014 was a huge difference in how I handled the journey and the process. And I give all the credit to really Cancer Companions. Back when I was first diagnosed with it, when I first heard about multiple myeloma, of course, you go to Google, you check things out, and then I was looking for other support groups, and to be honest, they were depressing. They always talked about survival rates and where we are and things like that, and there was no group that had a faith-based behind it. And during that time, we found our church. We went back to church, got baptized in it, and it was just life-changing for us. So I went back to our leadership at our church and just said, is there a Bible study or support group for cancer survivors? And they said, no, that's a great idea. So, and I don't know how our paths crossed with Cancer Companions, but I think they were doing training in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. So luckily our church got on board, decided to host a group up at our church for training for individuals going through it. And that just changed my life completely, both my wife and I. And during that training, there was another person that was in the same area, same church, and she was searching for some type of a Bible study also for cancer survivors. And again, her and I just said, let's do it. So we started a support group. We call it kind of a support/Bible study support group, and Cancer Companions was there, and it was a great way to get us through this journey going through it. So it was just a difference between day and night going through it in 2014 versus 2011. And just kind of fast forward right now, we've gone through probably 5 or 6 years of different groups going through the Cancer Companions material. And for me personally, just last fall, I was re-diagnosed again. The cancer came back, and so we went through about 5 months of radiation and chemo, and I'm proud to say I am cancer-free once again. And we just started probably our 6th year of another support group, and it's so interesting that it's so helpful, and it's so neat seeing people grow through this whole process. And it's my other person that's going through it, Nancy and I, we feel obligated to reach out to others, to help others through this journey. And it's a journey. I mean, it's no doubt a journey, but it's an incredible journey going through it. So that's where I am today. I think it's so important that people support Cancer Companions because there's so many affected by cancer, either the caregiver themselves or the cancer patient or others. It's such a huge impact to our society, and Cancer Companions really is the only way that you can tie things together. In Cancer Companions, just seeing the change in people is so important. So I think it's important for all of us to support Cancer Companions, support the journey, and I'm so glad that I can be a part of it.
Okay, so for this part, we are going to have all of you on Facebook or watching on YouTube participate and enter for your chance to win a Cancer Companions tote bag. So if you want, leave your guess in the comments below on what you think Bruce will be showing us. I'll give you a couple seconds here. No cheating. Keep the video paused. Comment and let us know what you think he will be sharing with us today. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's find out what he's going to show us.
Well, really, my object is really the globe in the back here, talking about journeys. Like I said, when I was first diagnosed, I didn't think there was a future. And, cancer really isn't the end, it's the beginning. And it's so incredible on what is yet to come. And you can't see it, but we have a wall here with other pictures that my wife and I have been on different trips, to Colorado and Canada and Florida. And it's just, there's so much ahead. Yes, we went through some bad times, but there's so much ahead for us. And that globe is important to me.
Okay, that was Bruce sharing with us, the importance of Cancer Companions in his life and his own journey. So just a reminder that everybody who donates will be receiving one of these Cancer Companion decals. They're really cute. They can be placed anywhere on a water bottle, on a laptop, on a computer, on your phone, on your diaper bag, anything like that. So if you donate, you will be receiving one of those. And we'd love for you to share where you put it. So just tag us in a picture on social media and we will share it. Next, we will be hearing from our Executive Director, Karen Tripp. So let's see what she has to say.
Hello, I'm Karen Tripp with Cancer Companions, and I'm excited to share with you about a time a few years ago when the Business Society at Truman State University asked me to come and do a talk about how to start a nonprofit. So I took a bunch of notes and made some bullet points, but you know what? When it all boiled down, it was really just about obedience. Why? Because when God asks you to create something out of nothing, the temptation to quit is huge. So the last 9 years have really been about all of us just putting one foot in front of the other. But every once in a while, God smiles on you and he lets you see what all those steps that he's asked you to take were just to prepare you for the path that he's placed before you. One of those God smiles began 3 years ago at a board meeting where the board ended up deciding that instead of doing face-to-face volunteer training, we were going to move to online training. I'm telling you, at board meeting, we didn't know what technology we were going to use. We didn't know the budget of what it was going to cost, and I certainly had no clue how to design an online training program. But we made the commitment that that was what we were going to do. And so we did. Fast forward 3 years, here we are in the midst of COVID, and God prepared us for this. And we are so thankful for that online training program, since in the midst of this pandemic, we have trained new facilitators from Arizona and North Carolina and lots of places in between that we never could have reached, especially during a pandemic. But God ended up preparing us for that. And you know what? He's got other things to prepare us for too. We need your support to be ready for the things that are getting ready to come. We've been thinking that what we need is to have bricks that we can lay into a foundation that we build the Cancer Companion Ministry on top of for years and years to come. So what's a brick? A brick is $8 a month. Now, $8 a month, you may think that that's completely inconsequential, but the truth is that is exactly what we need to have the solid foundation that this wonderful ministry needs. So please, take a few moments to think if God might be showing you a direction to come and support Cancer Companions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Karen, for that. That is the end of Game Show Day 2. I will be announcing the winner of the lovely Cancer Companions tote bag at tomorrow's video, so be sure to join us on Zoom to find out if you won the prize. And as always, we would love for you to share this video with your family and your friends or anybody who you think would love to support the Cancer Companions Ministry. The donate page will be put into the comment section of this video. You can visit www.showandtell.cc to make your donations. And again, all those who donate will receive a Cancer Companions decal, #I-donated. And just like that, we are done. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.